That's loud.
Action.
I'm doing the action.
I already said it. Can I put my foot up here?
No.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Action.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Action.
Welcome to another episode of.
Take that shit off.
How did I get stuck with you? That's what the name of this podcast.
Called,
you seen me put this on.
I don't care. No, I did not see you put anything on. You just walk out like that.
It's fox fur.
I don't give a fuck if it's.
Have you seen a wild
coyote fur?
Have you seen a wild fox?
Lion fur? No.
Have you seen a look? I figured since I'm gonna start acting Hollywood one day, I might as well start now.
You ain't never gonna make it looking like that.
I could be a fashionista.
Anywho.
It's like Kanye, and then it's me under that for fashion.
Anyways,
guys, y'all.
Bear with my hair today. I'm in between.
That's another reason why I dress like this, because I had to make up for what you had going on.
You had to make up with shit, okay?
I did. Somebody got to carry the load. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of
How Did I Get Stuck With You?
Your number one podcast for life science. That's right. Sales. What else is part of life science? Plasma.
He don't even know. He don't even know what he's selling and nothing.
Plasma.
Okay.
Platelets.
You donate blood one time and now you just.
Let me tell you about that. I was so fucking dizzy from donating that blood. Hey, look, I thought I was a real nigga. And I was like, I could go donate blood. It ain't nothing. I did it for my girl for school because, I wanted her to get her little extra credit points. Because, she always doing her thing, trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So I went up in there, donated some blood. Them niggas took about a zip of blood. Them niggas took a cool little 28 ounces of blood from me. I was like, what y'all gonna do?
They took more than that.
Was it more than that?
That's why I wanted you to get documents of how much they took. Because they can take like up to a pint.
That was a nice little ounce. They had an
ounce?
They had an ounce of my shit.
No, it was more than an ounce.
It was some
Zah.
That's some Zah. They put my shit in the weed baggie. I seen that.
3 tablespoons.
They put my shit in a little weed bag. That's what they had it in.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know where your shit getting sent off to.
That shit was so ghetto.
Right, because your blood type, it was like, he's useless. No, just kidding.
Are you blood type shaming me?
Yes, I am.
Damn.
That hurts. Your blood type, though.
It hurts a little bit. Thank you. Exactly. Don't put my business out there. Somebody gonna steal my identity.
I did. Anywho.
So, before we start, how are you doing? How's everything going with my beautiful woman?
It's going great.
It's going great?
Things are great. Good.
Great, then good.
My life is in shambles.
Everything's going downhill.
It's a slippery fucking slope.
It's day to day.
Nigga, I'm skiing with no skis.
Oh, shit. God damn. Babe, let's turn this shit off and figure this out.
You asked me how I was doing.
God, I didn't know. I did not know.
He asked me on the podcast, y'all, not off the podcast. So here you all have it.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, babe. You know what I forgot to do?
Right.
I forgot to turn that damn fan off.
Feels good.
It do feel good, but it's got to go off because I can hear it in the background. 1 second, y'all. We're going to be right back.
And take that shit off while you at it.
No. All right. We have returned.
How much you pay for this?
Huh?
What is this? Michael Kors?
No.
It's AMK.
This is...
I didn't even know men wore Michael Kors.
This is Armani. I think.
Michael Armani Kors.
Michael Armani Kors. No, you know what? I wore this shit in a video shoot.
Use core money.
I wore this in a music video, and I got it from. I forgot what area that is. Like, that area in downtown LA where they got it's the little. I forgot the name of the district. Something down there where all the it's like all the swap meet.
So it's not.
It's like a swap meet place down there.
So it's not Michael Kors, it's Michael Kors.
Michael Kors.
It's fake.
It's Michael Corrales.
Michael.
It's a Mexican nigga gave it to me, so it could have been Michael Corrales. Miguel
It's
Corrales.
Miguel.
Miguel Corrales. I knew he was up to something.
Horrible.
This ain't about me.
Okay, sorry.
This is
Sorry,
about.
I definitely got sorry. I'm just
Damn.
flabbergasted what's in your closet.
It's a lot. It's a lot in there. I got some shoes to match this motherfucker. I got some fur on it too. They Converse. Anyways, so everything's going great for you, I guess.
How's everything?
Everything's your life's put together by Scotch tape, I suppose. Is what you saying? In
the
little
Scotch
paper?
tape, the little white clear, like the
clear tape
clear
that you have in
tape.
school.
Yeah.
And Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, baby girl.
Okay.
I'm doing great.
That's good.
I'm doing all right.
Beat the
Everything's going
break.
pretty good. Work is doing cool. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I'm just going off of that. Spring break just ended. Got to spend a little time with the children's.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't really get to have a break, honestly, for spring break because they had so much stuff going on. But
You don't have a spring break, sir. Sorry.
I don't have a spring break, but you would think that when your kids have spring break, it's just a time for everybody to chill. Ain't nobody got to go to school.
Nope.
But that's not the case. I had a lot of shit
Never.
going on.
Never.
A lot of shit. Well, honestly, I wore this outfit because if I was going to get fired up for another episode, I might as well get fired up in style.
Fire ass red.
I might as well get fired up in style. So, you know, today's episode is about.
I don't know, what is today's episode about?
It's about cheating.
Oh, I didn't know we were talking about that.
Yeah, it's the episode about cheating. So.
Okay. I feel like we should have more people on this.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But no. We can come back to it.
We'll have an episode. We'll have a part 2.
Yeah, I guess we'll have a part.
I don't know.
Please not. I hope not.
Okay.
So,
What's cheating?
to me,
Mm-hmm.
to me, cheating is anything that you do in your relationship that you have to sneak and hide to entertain someone else.
Okay.
So that's text messaging, giving people attention that they don't supposed to have while you're in a relationship. All that shit cheating. I think the work husband shit cheating. Honestly, because why is you doing that?
It's weird. To me, that's weird.
So that's my definition of cheating. What about you?
I'm on the same boat. Anything that has to do with sneaking, being sneaky. If you know for sure you wouldn't like it done to you, why would you do it? Anytime you ever have to question yourself, it's probably borderline cheating. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Cheating it's a lot. Text messages to social media.
Text messages, social media, interactions with people.
You know, in-person stuff. I mean, it's scary. It's scary.
Have you ever cheated before?
I have never cheated. I've been cheated on. I know the feeling. I don't like the feeling. I would never want someone else to feel that way. But I'm also a firm believer in, if you're not happy, why are you there? If you're not happy, you know, either make something, like figure it out, go to counseling, something, or let it go. Because why do you have to sit there and, well, nowadays it's called toxic, where you don't leave, you just keep going back and forth, trying to hurt each other's feelings, and then you get to a point where you're just like,
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, and then you did, but then you still got this feeling like, oh, that bitch ain't shit. But wait, I ain't shit either. You know what I'm saying? That's like, why even do that to yourself? Why stoop down to someone else's level, or, you know, hurt your own well-being? You know what I'm saying? Because now you look just as bad. You're a horrible person. You're a horrible person. Horrible.
I've never cheated either. In my adult life. Who am I kidding? I have cheated so many times. I have cheated a lot of times.
Why are you smiling?
Huh?
Why are you smiling like you're so proud?
I'm not proud.
You acting like it.
I'm not proud.
It's very concerning.
I'm not proud. I always smile. I smile
Mhm.
all the time. Even when I be mad, I be smiling.
Mhm.
Don't steal my joy.
Ain't nothing joyous in cheating.
No, I'm just saying. No, I've had, I've had me a little life, and I've cheated a lot of times. Also, I've been cheated on, so I know the feeling of getting cheated on. And mm, at this age, you know, I wouldn't. I don't cheat anymore.
Mhm.
But back in the day, I definitely was out there cheating for sure.
And cheating is also like entertaining someone. And even though it may seem as if it's innocent, you never know the other party's motives. So you have to be very, very careful
Can you
with your
expound on that? Because I
conversations.
don't understand
Well,
that.
I think your brother spoke on it before in a previous episode, but it's basically, you go somewhere and you have all this conflict that you're going through.
Hmm.
So you're having this conversation and you guys are both talking about, well, yeah, basically about how your hearts are broken or whatever you're going through, and you get so tied up in that conversation that it leads to the next level where you feel like you have a common interest, and
Uh-huh.
now all of a sudden you're, even more interested, and you step away from wherever you're at, and now it's just you two. You're in an environment where it's just y'all. You should never put yourself in a position to where your relationship is about to be compromised.
Right.
You know
I
what I mean?
100% agree with that.
Because if I'm ever somewhere and I don't know, especially if your significant other doesn't know the situation,
Hmm.
it can look very bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, how do you even talk yourself out of it? How do you, explain yourself? Um, but yeah, the whole point is, don't put yourself in a compromisable conversation. Like I said, you never know you never know someone else's motives, and that's why I say you have to be, even when it comes to social media.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you just can't trust other people. You can't, regardless if they know you're in a relationship and they respect it. You still cannot put yourself in a position
Because they
to.
might be trying to sneak some.
They might be, and maybe they know your weak spots. Maybe you do have a weak spot that you didn't even know about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People be
And they
manipulating.
test you. They do. They do.
So, does that fall on which party? Because what if your intentions are completely innocent and you're not doing anything to jeopardize your relationship, but the other person initially doesn't really respect the boundaries? Of course, you would cut them off, but I'm saying, what if like you're not picking up on them trying to cross the boundaries, but that's their intention? Does that still fall on the person in the relationship?
At some point, you have to be mature enough to know when something is going the opposite direction of what you planned on it.
Hmm.
So you can be having an innocent conversation about um, gas prices,
Hmm.
right? And all of a sudden, y'all start talking about work. You diving more into, now you start talking about relationships. And the other person's like, oh, so let's just use myself as an example, right? I'm sitting
Hmm.
at the bar, and some guy comes over and he's talking to me, very innocent. No, there's no harm, no foul play or nothing. I'm not sensing anything. But then all of a sudden he's like, oh, can you want to step outside or whatever, get some fresh air? Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just from
Duh,
that
because
question.
niggas is be killers.
But I'm saying, just, well, that
and
too.
rapists.
But
You
just
gotta
off
get
of
away.
that one gesture, I don't even let dude. If I'm in a relationship, ain't no dude finna buy me no drink. Everything, I'm not trusting the motive. It may be a nice gesture, but at the same time, you buying me a
Girl, you better
drink.
get you a drink.
But I'm saying it's not. I can see.
You be sending mixed signals for sure.
I can gladly accept the drink and still know you're, okay, you might have ulterior motives behind this getting me a drink. So as long as you're smart enough to, make that exit when you need to, then okay. But again, if I were to come to a bar and I seen you sitting at the bar talking to another female, I'm blowing the shit up.
You gon' That was my real estate agent. Why did you do that? She was about to get us something with a good interest rate.
But see, all of that type of stuff is going to look sketch. So,
because why we at a bar discussing that stuff?
Exactly. And I mean, not even that. It's just, why are you putting yourself in a position where your significant other may look at you like, why the fuck are you at a bar with another female?
But what if you can explain it? Is it still
You can't.
sneaky? Why
You
not?
can't. What are you going to explain?
It's my real estate agent.
No. Because why are you talking to a real estate agent at a bar? Why are you guys meeting up at a bar? Especially if it's a female. If it's a male, of course, you have I mean, well, it's 2022, baby. You just never know nowadays. But you know what I mean? It's the perception. You know what I'm saying? So me coming in, I'm like, why is he here at the bar talking to our realtor?
Oh, I like how you
I'm
did
feeling
that.
some type of way. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't sit well with
What if
me.
it was a person who was already in the bar?
And you shouldn't be meeting with them without me anyways.
What if they already in the bar and they was talking to me? What if they ended up being a real estate agent?
You shouldn't be talking business in no bar and under any, especially if you drinking.
People talk business
You
at
say
bars
hi.
all the
You say
time.
hi and keep it pushing. That's fine.
People say
That's fine. I'm not going into that with you. I'm telling you, that's
you
fine.
gonna shoot this. You gonna shoot the shit at?
I'm gonna shoot you. You wasn't expecting that.
What if I got this on?
You're not even gonna get in the club with that on in the bar. Nothing.
They're gonna be like, you know what? You don't belong here. You belong
You
at the
don't.
Met Gala.
No. You deserve to work in Rainbow. That's where
I don't.
belong.
You know what? I do agree with the perception of things, but I also believe that you can have interesting conversation with somebody of the opposite sex, especially if it's not leading to anything and it has nothing to do with anything.
You can. I'm just saying you have to be smart enough. You have to be mature enough to know when something is going into another direction.
Because what if it's like an old?
Anytime a
What if
girl
it's like an
starts talking
old
to you
friend
about
from
her
high school?
No.
Like somebody you went to like school with and you see him and they're like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. And y'all are literally sitting there talking about like y'all's family and shit like that. Like, yeah, I got married and I got kids. I'm like, oh, I got kids too. Oh, what happened to what's his name? Does he still be something? And they're like, yeah, I just seen him the other week. So, say swear, you seen James? You really saw James?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I ain't talked to that man in so long. Yeah, he's doing good, man. He just got into construction, and he's actually.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. That is A-okay.
But what if you walked into a bar and you saw that? Would you give me a chance to explain first? Because I think that would be a happier looking conversation.
My thing is, if I approach you and you're talking to a old time friend or whatever, someone you knew back in the day, I would the smart thing for you to do is introduce me. Obviously, I'm walking up to you, right? So your girlfriend's approaching you.
So what if
all you have to do to make me feel like it's not an unsafe environment?
Yeah. So like,
then you introduce me, say,
right.
Hey, this is my girlfriend, such and such. Oh, this is whoopty whoop. I me and her grew up together. We were just catching up, like, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da.
Yeah, you would come in and I'd be like, oh hey, I'm glad you guys finally. No,
if you do, oh hey, nigga, I'm know you was up to something.
No, because you let me finish what I was gonna say.
Oh hey.
Oh hey, what are you doing here?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
That's not how you talk.
This is my cousin.
Now you being stupid.
This is my cousin. And
why would you introduce me as your cousin?
Huh?
See, this is why we know.
Is that when you're gonna beat my ass? That's when you beat my ass, huh?
No, I'm just gonna walk out.
You gonna walk out?
Yeah.
Why, cousin? We got a family reunion coming up.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just joking, babe. You know I would introduce you as my wife.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
My future. This is the best thing that ever happened to me.
He did something, y'all.
Now I'm up to something.
Now
huh?
you really up to something.
Y'all need to figure this shit out because y'all, first of all, it's like I want to be introduced. At first, you said this is my girl. I think that the best thing that ever happened to me is way better than my girl.
Yeah, it is. I appreciate that. Eat your ass.
So, when we talk about cheating, when you get into a relationship with somebody, are you already on defense for being cheated on?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I never judge a book by its cover. Sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. I try my best not to.
That's a goddamn lie.
I really do try my best not to. I'm not perfect.
You don't even be in the library.
Shut up. I don't think of people. I don't think of that. I don't think of cheating based on someone's reputation. I don't. Along with trust, you know what I'm saying? Like, I trust you until you give me a reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm never gonna go into a relationship like this motherfucker gonna cheat on me, or what do I do if this? What am I gonna do if this person cheats on me? I don't have that mindset. Like I said, we obviously establish boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I can't just go into a relationship assuming that someone's gonna cheat on me, because how are you ever gonna have a healthy relationship and make it far when you're constantly on edge, or you know what I mean? And then you start making the other person feel like they're walking on eggshells at every moment, and it's just not a good feeling. To me, that's an unsafe environment.
I think we're about to have a visitor. All right, we're back.
Mhm.
We had a couple of technical difficulties. So, do you go and look for the cheat?
Okay, no, I do not look for the cheating. I let the cheating come to me. Not like that. I clearly
Oh,
I would never want to even know. I don't want to be cheated on.
right.
But I do believe that what's done in the dark comes to the light, and that's just that. Because I know I'm a good person. I know,
You're right.
you know, what I'm bringing to the table. So for me, it's kind of like, if you really wanted to cheat on me, you know, like I don't know. You just have other. You don't need to be with me. You don't need to be with me.
Question. So let's just say you in a relationship with a nigga, right? And he starts acting suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps going to the gym. Nigga didn't even go to the get off of me. Get off of me. Because I go to the gym in the morning.
I mean, it's an odd time. No, I'm just kidding.
I go right after I take my kids to school.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, "What? How are you in the gym and you build like this?" Because it's for martial arts. That's why it's not for
Mm-hmm.
it's not for working out.
Sure.
But okay, so let's just say
You look like a piece of art.
I do like a piece of art, don't I?
No,
Thank you.
not a good piece.
Picasso,
No.
Van Gogh.
Mm-mm.
That was the only two
You got
artists.
to go.
Them the only two. Them the only two artists I know. But so let's just say people have their routine, right? Then he starts doing strange things that are out of the routine, like you know, T always going to the gym and it's like late and he comes back late and he wasn't doing that before, or something like all of a sudden now he has a lock on his phone. He didn't have a lock on his phone before, or his phone starts ringing and he don't answer it now, but he used to answer his phone before.
Mm-hmm.
Would you investigate that further, or would you be like, I'll let it just come to the light?
I in that sense, if I really felt like something, if I saw the suspicious activity, I'm going to act upon it. And I'm not saying let me, be sneaky and go behind your back trying to find you. I'm not going to sit here and try to haunt you, like stalk you in the gym or nothing like that. I'm going to confront you. I'm going to talk to you about it first and foremost, right? So my thing is, why are you like? What was the shift? Why did you why are you staying at the gym later? What whatever it is. Why, like the lock on the phone? I mean, I don't really know how to approach that situation, because I myself don't like to go through phones, so I wouldn't. It's kind of like, did I even know about that? I don't know, because in order to know someone has a lock on their phone, you have to be going through it, right?
Well, let's just say it was suspicious already. He was already acting suspicious. So it kind of raised your antennas. And he used to just open his phone and that was it.
Okay.
But now you notice that it has a lock on it.
Okay. I get what you're saying. I still would kind of hesitate with that, but I would tie it into the conversation of why I'm becoming suspicious. Well, I see that you're doing this. I also see that you're doing this. And on top of that, I noticed that you put a lock on your phone, and it's just raising some red flags for me. So is there something you want to talk about? You need to tell me. I'd rather you tell me now than for me to find out and, things really go sour with us.
Okay, so if the phone rang
Mm-hmm.
and he was in the shower,
Mm-hmm.
would you answer it?
No.
What?
Why would I answer someone else's phone?
I'm answering that motherfucker.
Why?
You start acting funny.
Oh,
And then
see, I'm not even thinking of the lines of still acting funny or like suspicious
What the
activity.
hell?
Okay, no, I probably still wouldn't. I would probably pick up the phone and say, "Oh, someone's calling you. Do you want me to answer?" in a slick manner, like, oh, do you want me to answer it or
Just to see
something?
how you temperature
Just to
checking.
see exactly, just to
Okay.
see where how they're
What
gonna
if you run?
react.
What if you run down jump out the shower wet, naked,
I'm
and grab
answering.
it?
I'm
You
answering.
gonna answer it before you get
If
there?
he makes any sudden like nervous movements or becomes a little shaky, I'm answering the phone.
Oh snap!
I'm gonna answer the phone.
I'm answering it if you don't act suspicious. This our nigga. Can I help you?
I mean, I totally get where you're coming from, but my thing is, I guess I'd rather someone just tell me up front, like just be honest with me. I'd rather you come clean, and I mean, regardless when you're gonna be done, but I'd rather you come clean because I feel like that's an easier way to walk away from the situation than for it to be more traumatic and hostile with me finding out in a different manner.
Because then you're gonna beat that nigga ass.
Because then I'm going to jail.
To jail?
To jail. No.
Damn.
No. But I'm saying, like, I never want, even though I'm the one obviously hurt in the situation, I don't want to walk away from the situation in anger. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely be upset, but I just like for people to have a little, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
it.
go looking for the cheat, but once you start acting suspicious, I will definitely go find it because I want to know. Because if you out there cheating, I need to be cheating too.
You should not have that mindset.
No.
You should just say I'd rather be out.
Oh yeah,
by
that's
myself.
what I meant to say.
Because that's that toxic shit.
That's
like,
what
I'm a cheat too. Like, why do you have to be like that person?
That's what I had meant to say.
Well, you did it before in the past, so.
That's what I meant to say because I ain't gonna be cheating together because that's stupid.
That's weird. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that I won't actually go find something, but if I'm not so concerned at that time, then I won't. But if so say for instance how can I say this? Okay, so you switched up your routine with the gym, or you're staying longer, right? You're all of a sudden your phone is like going straight to voicemail. Like I'm calling you to check on you or something, or if I need something on your way home, and your phone's going straight to voicemail. I'm gonna be like, sir, you know what I mean?
But they're at the gym.
Past the time that you usually come home.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. Gotcha. So I'm just feeling.
But what if it's at 24-hour fitness? Don't 24-hour fitness have been 24 hours?
They do. Yes, they do. But my thing is, if I was going to the gym and you knew that I typically only take like 45 minutes to an hour to work out, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Today I'm gonna go in the sauna. I would the least I'm gonna do is at least text you like, hey babe, I'm gonna get in the sauna for like 15 minutes and I'll be home. Common courtesy, right?
That's just no time for dick.
It's common courtesy to let you know ahead of time.
That's just enough time for some dick.
It may be. Not for me, because I'm not a cheater. I'm not doing that.
More than 15 minutes?
But I'm saying it's little.
No, let's stop where we was at. Bring your ass home. Turn that shower on. Hot. Sit your ass up in there. It's a sauna at home.
No.
Because that's a sauna you cheating.
Oh my God. I'm just giving an idea of how, things can be less suspicious. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to set yourself up for that. There's ways to, make things brighter. Exactly. Things could be bright if you just let it be.
So you don't go through phones?
No.
I'm going through your motherfucking phone.
I mean,
leave that motherfucker out. And I'm suspicious. I'm pulling up like search warrant. Search warrant. Let me see. That ain't no warrant. That ain't nothing but a piece of paper. It's a search warrant.
You're so full of it.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't feel. I know people say that's so weak to do. You know what else is weak? To get cheated on.
It is. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking anybody that goes through phones. Like, I totally understand the reasoning for it. I've had the urge to want to do it, don't get me wrong, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think I did it not necessarily to find cheating. I just wanted to see what this person was comfortable doing that I can't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, your conversations, are you texting people what type of stuff you're doing on social media.
Right.
That stuff can be, it's stuff that they may not tell you and they may not be 100% truthful about. But I've learned that you also have to trust them and know that if they respect this relationship, they would know right
Not to
from
do that
wrong.
shit.
You know what I mean?
I think that is so bogus when people say, if I got the urge to go through your phone, then there's no point of being with you. Because you can still want to be with somebody and go to their phone at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, I had a totally different motive. I wasn't necessarily looking for cheating.
Did you
aspects.
find shit?
Like in the past?
When you had looked to see like how they was moving?
I mean, yeah.
You did find something?
I've been through someone's phone before and, seen how they were, social on social media and stuff like that. And, we definitely had to have a talk about it. And it wasn't just about, making likes and stuff like that.
You went upside his head?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. That's different. I wish you would have showed me the same respect.
I mean, it was
so you went upside my head.
I didn't go upside your head. But no, I mean, it's just certain things, or like you find out things that you feel like they should have told you about.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, he was doing business with a female, and I did not know, like in like his favor and like in return was something that I was not okay with. You know, it wasn't big. No,
he was doing business.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had a business together.
No, it was more so like, oh, you do this and I got you on this.
Oh, okay. So there was trading services.
Yes. But for me, it wasn't like a legitimate business. And my thing is
what was he trying to trade?
I'm not disclosing that information.
Because they're going to know?
No.
Because they're going to know exactly what you're talking about?
I mean, that too, but it's more like legal matters.
Can you tell me off mic?
I will.
Yes.
Even though it's none of your business either. But
I want to know. I'm trying to see what Brett did.
No, I mean,
that sounds like a juicy story. Can you switch?
It's not juicy, but for me,
can you switch what it was and like give us like a ballpark story without specific details, but like switch up the names, dates, times, locations, and things like that?
That is so much.
I think that we deserve that.
Much.
We're already invested into the story.
I don't even know how to switch things around. It's just
you need to figure it out, because if we're gonna do a podcast together, I need you to think on your feet, okay? Because this story sounds so juicy. I want to know what he tried to switch. Was it a massage?
No.
You can't. Okay, so can you not tell me what she was providing to him? But
I mean, I can just give you an example of like. I mean, you already said it's service for a service.
Right.
So say for instance, can you go and pick up these flowers for me, and in turn, I'll change your oil. That type of service swapping, right?
Would that be a service swap that would not be cool?
For me,
you gotta watch the mobile mechanic niggas too.
So my thing is, it was more to it because he knew the female personally.
Uh-huh.
They've had chemistry in the past.
Oh.
They're meeting up with each other behind my back.
Was he dishonest about meeting up with her?
So my thing is, the flowers were for me, and you're getting another female to go get them. So the whole dynamic of it was a very weird. You know what I mean? And I'm
was it like an ex of his?
I don't know. He never told me. Never. I don't know if it was to this day, but I know that it was more than someone in a relationship would be comfortable with.
Oh.
The texting back and forth, the conversations. I mean, it was just too. It was too much for being in a relationship.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I didn't go looking for him cheating on me. It was more so, how do you interact? How do you entertain other people? That I can't see. That's really what it was. So I had a conversation like, hey, I don't like this. I don't like the way you're doing business. It's very, and you never tell me. His thing was he knew it was wrong. Mm-hmm. So he would tell me that he was doing something else to cover up whatever it was he was actually doing.
That is cheating.
That's
to
cheating.
Me.
Because you're being
why are
sneaky.
you being dishonest about something that you're hiding?
Exactly.
That is cheating. I don't care if what you're doing is innocent.
And his response was, well, I'm not going to stop doing business with people that I do business with. That's not business. That's just, I would have preferred you ask me to go get my own damn flowers than ask another bitch to go get it. You know what I mean?
It's flowers everywhere.
I'm just
It's
saying.
flowers everywhere.
It was weird. You know what I'm saying? It was very funny business. That's what you call funny business. So for me, I was not okay with that. I didn't, like I said, I didn't go looking for it in a cheating manner, but it was something that I found disrespectful, and he wasn't willing to,
compromise on it, or
I don't even want to say compromise, because I don't want to make it seem like I was telling him what to do, or like telling him he can't talk to friends and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, nigga, you should not be having these type of conversations. I don't care how long you've known this person, what they can and cannot do for you.
Right.
It was very unsettling for me. So
well, I can tell you one thing, and you can just guarantee this, girl. I'm always gonna get your flowers from Safeway, so you don't have to worry about no
you get my
bitches.
flowers from grocery outlet.
Okay, grocery outlet. Why are you always Why
Don't touch me.
Why are you always putting my business out there like that? I tried to say Safeway. I got a Safeway card, so.
Oh, sorry, y'all. It wasn't grocery outlet. It was Dollar Tree.
It was Safeway.
It was
Dollar Tree don't have roses. They were tulips. The motherfucker hater.
They were turnips.
So, since we've been talking about cheating, do you ever think that, or have you, or do you give niggas second chances?
No.
Damn, can I finish this sentence?
No, I do not give second chances.
No second chances?
No. Once you've cheated on me, it's a wrap. There is no coming back from that, because I guess I hold people really to a high standard when it comes to knowing right from wrong and treating others how you want to be treated.
Right.
Because if you did it once, you're definitely going to do it again. It may not be in the same manner. It may not be the same act.
Right.
But you're going to do it again. I know what you're capable of doing, and I don't want my feelings hurt again. I don't want to, have those type of conversations where I got to rebuild the trust with you. I can't do that. I honestly can't. I don't have the mental strength to do that. I would rather move on. And don't get me wrong, no one is perfect. But I do believe that you can find that significant other who will respect you and not cheat on you. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible to only have eyes for one person. It's very possible.
And that's why you got me.
Yes, that's exactly why I got you. You looking at the bitch ass.
That was one time.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No.
I like looking at booty a little bit.
But anywho.
So I feel you on that too. I have given second chances a couple of times before. My second chances was mostly because I was bogus too. So it's like, oh, what are we doing? I didn't cheat it, you didn't cheat it. But I've also given second chances when I wasn't doing nothing. Most of the time when I gave second chances is because I got kids involved. So that was the only reason I give second chances, which was still stupid as fuck. So now I don't give second chances. And I'm very, 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 very fucking stern with the no second chance shit. Because for me, it's more of a, not just cheating, but it's more of like, you don't value me. You don't value what we got, and we've already said what we're trying to do and accomplish together, and you stepping outside of that. So you clearly don't want to do that with me.
You stepped outside the relationship, and that lets me know that you're not here for me.
You
might have been here from the
jump.
Get
no fuck.
You don't care. You really don't care anymore, and that's how I'm taking it. You're out there. And honestly, if I find out that you cheated on me, I am the type of person, I'm just probably gonna walk away. I probably don't even need to know the extent of what you did, why you were feeling some type of way. I don't want to hear, well, you wasn't showing me no love and affection. I'm a very affectionate and loving person.
That's still bogus too, though, just to cheat because of that, because you got to have conversations and communicate about shit like that. A lot of the time, women be doing shit like that, though.
Talk about what?
I was just so vulnerable, and you haven't did some
BS, because all you had to do was communicate with somebody. And if
women be doing that shit. They be cheating on accidents. Like, I don't know what happened. It was just, we had this thing. Me and you were arguing. We weren't talking to each other, and John just made me feel so comfortable.
I get what you're saying, and that's why I'm saying you can't. That's another thing.
Work husband.
Hey, you sitting here trying to find love from someone else. You're trying to find that affection, that attention from someone else, instead of going to your partner and saying, "Hey, this is what's happening. This is how I feel. How can we fix this, and how can we move on?" I'd rather fix what I have and make it a comfortable conversation for the both of us, and really acknowledge where someone is coming from.
That's why I don't fuck with women who have jobs that work at an actual place. You gotta work remotely, because I ain't doing that work husband shit. I'm your work husband at home. Your real husband. Fuck all that. clocking in
I
shit.
don't have a work husband.
You got something.
I don't have a work
You got
husband.
something. Cause why every time
I have
you
a job.
why every time when you at work on your lunch and you video chat me, you got Roots Chris or some Benihana. Explain yourself, Smokey.
I'm about to. You ready?
Ain't nothing close to there.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
I work overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Ruth's Chris is not open 24 hours.
So where the fuck are you getting this shit from then, huh? Is you just putting banquet meals inside of
I'll
a
be
fucking
on the phone with you
Uh-huh.
on my lunch breaks.
Yes.
And even if I'm not on the phone with you, you know exactly what I'm doing.
Eating some lunch that
Sleep.
some nigga got. Sleep with your work husband.
Sleep. You're dumb. I don't have a work husband. I don't believe
Probably
in any
not.
of that.
I don't believe in that shit either.
It's funny. It's funny when people are like actually single and have work husbands, or like for us girls, like we might have a coworker that's gay or something, and we'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's my work husband." I hear it all the time. There's literally people on my old unit, like I used to hear it all the time, and I'm just like, "Oh, that's cute," but at the same time, no, thank you, because let you come to my job to bring me some coffee or something, and a nigga walk out like, "Oh, so you're the lucky man," and he's just like, "Oh, well, this is my work wife." I'll be done slit that nigga throat. What?
Because why he blowing up the spot like that?
You airing out all? No, I'm just playing. No. But I'm just saying it's just awkward because it's kind of like that's going to make your significant other be like, well, what is their relationship? You know what I mean? Is she more comfortable talking to him about certain things that she can't come to me about?
Yeah.
And it raises all these type of like, oh no, she don't ran to another nigga. Oh, you know what I mean? And same vice versa when it comes to a female.
I think there should be boundaries for the work relationships that people have with the opposite gender. But I also do believe that in a work setting, there's also a lot of, you see those people all the time. So whether it be a male or a female, like you build those bonds and you build like a type of rapport with people. You never know. Like it might be a time where maybe a male coworker buys you lunch or something like that. And it's not because he wants to hit on you or because he wants something from you. It's because you guys work together all the time. Maybe you know, did something for him, like picked up a shift or some shit like that. So
it's the nice gesture.
Yeah, so it could be just a nice gesture. Right. But you have to also establish those boundaries. Like I got a nigga or I got a girl and we are strictly work. We're coworkers. That's all we are, nothing more, nothing less. You can still talk to them about stuff and like you can still talk about stuff in your relationship as long as there's a boundary. Not like you sitting there talking about your problems or something like that. But like, yeah, we went on vacation and we got this plan and that plan. That's one thing. But you do gotta watch them work wife husbands because them motherfuckers are sneaky.
Yeah.
They be looking.
Even just relationships, period. Even just being like coworkers in general. Everything is just. I mean, I'm not saying you can't have a job, y'all. Go get your money. You know what I'm saying?
Especially
but again,
now,
that's when it comes to play. When you have to realize someone else's motives. You have to be wise enough to realize where are you going with this conversation, or why are you all of a sudden walking out with me every damn day, or you know what I'm saying? Anything of that nature can raise concern for me. One, I don't want nobody. I'll never let people walk with me to my car because why you need to know what kind of car I drive?
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I've actually already I filed a report on one of our security guards before because he was like heavily stalking me, but. When it comes to the coworkers,
you is fine.
Thank you. But when it comes to the coworkers,
I kind of stalk me too a little bit.
I don't do that. Don't do that. It's weird.
What if a nigga
because you're gonna stalk me right into my boyfriend? Because guess who picked me up today?
Babe, I haven't went to enough jiu-jitsu classes to be defending you yet.
Damn it.
Give me about 3 months.
Okay.
And then you can say something. Then you can say,
I mean, I found a new nigga body.
God damn.
Just kidding.
She is not
for
playing.
real. No, for real. It's really something about those work relationships and even just the conversations. I mean, I've worked with men, at my job who feel very comfortable talking to me. But I've had to cut things short, or I've had to not even just out of a relationship, because it made me feel like their motives were very weird. You know what I mean? They made me feel very,
Niggas be weird.
And then some of them are married, and it's like, why are you? I'm respecting your relationship for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you clearly don't know when to shut the fuck up, or you don't know your boundaries and stuff. Yeah. And your wife will be thanking me right now. She'd be concerned about you, but she would be thankful that there's people like me in the world who can shut the shit down.
You gonna tell on him?
I'm not gonna tell on him, but I'm just saying,
I was
like,
gonna say you messy.
I'm not being messy,
L-I-G.
but I'm just saying there are actually good people in this world who care about relationships and want, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
That's true, because there's some motherfuckers that be like, hey, if he doing it, then he's probably doing it with other people, and shit, I'm just gonna be one of them.
Because if you in a relationship and you talking to me like that, trying to get me, why would I want to be with you? Because I'm seeing what you're capable of doing, aka cheating.
Because all you want to do is get got, and y'all get each other.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That makes sense.
That's crazy.
That makes sense.
No, because if you trying to be with me, all you want to do is go talk to another female.
What if you're not trying to be? Oh, what if you're not trying to be with you?
All it takes is for another fine motherfucker to come through your workplace.
Finer than you?
And yeah, that's all it takes. If I leave and then somebody else come in, you gonna be hopping on the next ship. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be there.
But what if all you want to do is just get your rocks off, and that's all you want to do, and there ain't nothing?
I hate that phrase. That's so weird. Get your rocks off. Knock your socks off.
Knock your socks off. In a little janitor closet or something like that.
I mean, hey, that could be their intentions. Very well.
You know, a little parking garage session.
Yeah.
In the middle of
There's raccoons in there.
It's raccoons in the parking garage. Ooh, stay out of there.
Remember that day I ran from that raccoon, babe? When you was on the phone with me.
Yeah, that nigga looked like he was on some shit.
He was limping, but I was.
He had got hit by a car or something. He was with that shit.
He definitely got hit by a car. He got hit by a truck, maybe.
Was it that hard?
Yeah.
I don't fuck with raccoons.
Oh man. Oh no, I don't feel bad. I can't do raccoons either.
So, what about second chances when someone does something that isn't like physically cheating? Like, let's just say, not entertain someone like they was about to go fuck with somebody, but let's just say they did something and they were sneaky about something, and then you found out about it, but it wasn't cheating. I mean, it would technically be cheating, but
I need an example.
It was something that needed to be addressed.
I need an example.
Like flirtatious talking between two people, like on social media or something like that.
I don't do flirtatious talking. So that's also something that I will go looking for. Not an aspect of cheating, but I do consider flirtatious talking cheating. Because there's nothing that you need to be saying to make someone else feel bubbly or have butterflies and shit like that. That energy should be geared towards your significant other. Period. No one else. You should not be making someone else feel, all excited or, whatever it is, complimenting them and doing this and that. That is, no, not okay.
Because, I think our definition of cheating, I think cheating is, the definition of it is definitely subjective, right? Because there are some people who think that, hey, if I ain't fuck nobody, I'm not cheating on you.
That's bullshit.
Bullshit, right? So
a bitch can sit on your lap, nigga, and I'm gonna be like, you cheated on me. Because why you let that bitch sit on your lap?
Would you break up with them because of that?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how to ask you this. I'm trying to figure out how to ask you this question because I don't know how to ask you the question. But let's just say somebody did something that walked the line of cheating, right? Something that you would consider walking the line, or maybe something that you would consider cheating that the next person just needs to be let known, like, I'm not cool with that shit. And would you give them a second chance? No? Damn, how am I asking? I can't get to the next subject if you don't say yes. Just
give me another example.
Okay.
Something else.
Okay. Let's just say a dude had a friend that was a girl, and you knew that they were friends, and you knew that they were like close friends, but they was friends for a long time, right? Let's just say, oh man, that don't work either. Because I was gonna say, what if they went out somewhere and he lied about it? Because he knew that you would be tripping, but he didn't do anything. That's the best example I can think of.
That's still very disrespectful to the relationship. So now you're being dishonest, and as much as I don't want to be with a cheater, I also don't want to be with a dishonest person.
So you breaking up with that nigga?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because my thing is, you lie about something that you could have just told me.
I can't think of nothing. Is it a possibility that somebody can break your trust in a relationship and you stay with them?
To break my trust. Not cheating, right? Outside of cheating?
Yeah, something that technically wouldn't be cheating, but maybe could possibly
Absolutely.
Would you give them a second chance?
Absolutely. And I'm going to give you a great example. You ready?
Uh-huh.
If a nigga is literally walking out of this house every morning at 7 a.m. telling me he going to work, but he not going to work, and I find out he ain't really got no job, your ass is out the door.
That's
Sorry.
not what I'm talking about. That's not.
Well, you said give a second chance. I thought you said not cheating wise.
I'm saying something
you say, will you rebuild trust if someone broke your trust, right? Well, you broke my trust because you lied and said you had a job and you didn't. So, see ya.
Okay. Let's just say, a girl came. No, not came. A girl got hit by a car.
Sorry, that's not funny. I just don't know where this is going. Okay, girl got hit by a car.
She got hit by a car, right? In front of his house. Y'all didn't live together. Okay? She's screaming in the middle of the street.
Okay.
He picks her up, brings her into his house. He works in the medical field. Okay?
Okay. You knew I was going to say something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He works in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
He brings her in the house, and
Whose house?
His house. You guys don't live together.
Okay. Regardless, but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then he brings her in the house. He helps her out. It's kind of late. It's late.
Mm-hmm.
It's dusk. The sun is going down. It's about 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's late as hell.
That's not even like that's night. That ain't no fucking dusk. Why is she outside getting hit by a car in the first place? He brings her in the house. He helps her with her leg and everything. She was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get a call. I'm gonna get a call, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call somebody and they're gonna come pick me up."
Mm-hmm.
So she calls somebody and they're supposed to come pick her up, and they don't come, and it's been like 2 hours. So now we're going on 10 o'clock.
That's a long time.
That's a long time to be waiting, right?
I would be asking in 30 minutes, where's your ride?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But she's hurt and he's like helping her, right?
Okay.
So then he was like, you know what? I can get you an Uber or a Lyft because her phone has died. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then Uber and Lyft drivers go on strike.
Okay.
It's all over the news.
Mm-hmm.
They are going on strike because Lyft and Uber are not giving them their fair wages, right? There's a whole class action lawsuit, right? It's all over the news. You're watching this on the news, right? So you're calling your dude and you're like, hey, have you seen the news? Have you seen what's going on? It's crazy in Washington right now. All these Lyft and Uber drivers are down there and they got their signs. The picket signs is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they're doing the picket signs or whatever. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, what are you doing? And he's like, nothing. Just watching it too. Okay. Why are you so not really conversating? No reason. Just, yeah, it's getting pretty late. I'm about to go to sleep. I got to work early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl ends up spending the night at his house till he can take her in the morning because he lives in Washington, D.C., and he doesn't want to be outside during the riots of Lyft and Uber.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tearing him up inside that this has happened, eating him alive, that this lady spent the night.
Finish this story.
It's tearing him up inside. You guys are at a dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes clean. And he says, remember that time when the Lyft and Uber drivers went on strike and they had that riot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he tells you the story.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
The whole thing.
Okay.
And then a woman spent the night at his house. Mm-hmm. But nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, the reason why I didn't tell you is because I knew it sounded bad. And I'm still telling you now, and it still sounds bad, but I panicked. I didn't tell you. And I know that we should be better. I should be better than that, and that we're better than that. And I just wanted to come clean because I did not want this dishonesty hanging over my head.
Thank you for coming clean. This relationship is now over.
Damn.
But I'm going to tell you why. Because first of all, you got me fucked up. You already fucked the story. You was like, yeah, he's a healthcare worker. Okay, that's cool and dandy. But any smart healthcare worker is going to know you just got hit by a car, bitch. You need to go get evaluated and examined in an actual hospital. My house is not a hospital. Because what if something internally? What if she's bleeding internally and you don't know?
Well, he has the equipment there to look.
No, you don't have fucking equipment in your house.
He does.
To know.
She got it on Wish. They sell that shit on Wish. Babe, come on, help me out with this.
I can't. I just can't. So besides that's some healthcare worker shit though. But because you already fucked me up with that one. I'm like, why is she not? Is she against medical advice? I don't know. I don't know. But besides that, again, the striking. Okay, that's fine. I don't believe that you have to bring someone into your home in that manner. I'd actually rather someone stay outside of my house for liability issues.
All right.
Because if something were to happen,
damn,
you are
all right, fuck that story then. Fuck it then. Because damn, why are you so smart?
Okay, I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying? So my thing is that's again where you gotta be smart. You gotta have some type of maturity in you.
How about this? What if a nigga that she was talking to.
You let me finish. I was gonna tell you besides the.
No, because you already fucked up the whole story for me. Because why are you being so fucking logical? Just answer the question. I got another example. I was thinking of an example. I was giving that shitty ass story.
Okay.
What if you with a nigga and you go on Instagram and seeing that this nigga has liked all 232 pictures of some girl, only one person. He keeps liking all of her pictures, right? Mm-hmm. And then that's already a red flag, right?
I go in his phone and see that, or what do I do? How am I finding this out?
You found out because she was in your Explore page. You clicked on the picture and you seen that he liked it. And then you was like, okay. So then a little thing goes off in your head and you go to the girl's page and she has 267 pictures, all of her. There's nothing, there's no memes. It's all her, different pictures. He has liked 85% of them. And that's all I have.
What do you want me to address? What would I do in that situation?
You're going to ask him who the person is.
Yeah.
And then...
Because I've done that before. I've gone through some females' pictures to see what my man is liking.
But I'm saying the nigga liked all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't going through no 200 or something. No, I'm not going through that many.
You went through 6. Whew. You went through 6, and the nigga liked 6 of them.
That's enough to get your ass beat.
Then you go through. Oh no, you have fucking time. You done made you some tea. You done wrapped your hair up. You can put your little glasses on
your hand for that.
And you done crossed your legs, sat in that bed, and went through all them pictures and see this nigga liked all of them. Has that affected the trust in the relationship?
It wouldn't affect the trust, I want to say, but I would definitely question, like, why are you so intrigued with her photos? Like, what is it about this girl?
They were all like sexually suggestive photos.
Yeah. So what did you?
Okay. What if he didn't like the regular pictures of her, but he liked all the sexually suggestive?
That's very concerning.
Is that worse?
Yeah. Because you're sexualizing this person. You're obviously sexually attracted to that person. And
okay.
That's scary.
Then you check his DMs. He hasn't talked to this person since y'all have been together. But 17 months before they were talking, he was shooting his shot.
Oh, I see where you're going here.
Okay. So, all right.
Clever.
He been shooting his shot, but then he stopped. Y'all together, he ain't did nothing, but he's still liking all of the same pictures. All right, he's liking all her pictures. So
it's okay.
Expound.
This is okay. In this type of situation, you were dealing with this, you were shooting your shot at this person before me and you were together. And during our relationship, you're still liking pictures of this person, right? So my thing is, yes, it is going to raise some concern for me because this is someone that you admitted to me that you went out on dates with or whatever you did.
No, he never admitted this to you. You're finding this all out through social media just now.
Okay.
It's all in real time. You go. So
I'm finding out that you were okay. So yes, I am going to be concerned because you found this person attractive before and you were trying to shoot your shot, and you're still liking someone's pictures that you were attracted to
And it's been
before,
a long time.
even
Like
though
it's
it's
been
been.
months. It's been months
Mhm.
that they've been liking pictures and y'all have been together. Maybe
Mhm.
even longer. Does
Mhm.
that affect the trust in the relationship?
I mean, I guess it depends on how you feel about that person, because I feel like some people aren't really honest of all of what they did with that person or what it was. Did you shoot and miss? Did you shoot and make the shot? I don't know, but
What if they
you just
never
have
what
to
if they
talk
never
about
did
it.
nothing? What if they just had some talk before? Like
Mhm.
they done chopped it up. He didn't call her pretty, she didn't call him cute,
Mhm.
and it's flirty shit. Like they
Mhm.
clearly are possibly into each other.
Mhm. My thing is,
And what if she's liking his pictures back? Let's add some more bullshit
okay.
on top of that.
Mhm.
How does that affect the trust in the relationship?
It can if shit is getting weird. So if it's literally like for like I can tell every week, every time you post something, they're the first person to like it, or whatever it is, whether.
That's exactly what's happening. Now expound on that.
I'm gonna question you. I'm gonna be like, what is it with this person? Why is this person all over you? Why are you all over them? I know y'all used to talk in the past. What's the situation? Let me know so I can at least feel comfortable with what's going on. Should I be concerned? I don't trust. I don't know about this person's motives. I don't know anything. So talk to me about it. What should I know? What's going on? That's all I want to know. What's going on? You tell me.
What the hell
In
is going
all
on
in
in the
all honesty,
DMs in
though,
my home?
and no, because I want you to be honest with me, because I don't want anything to come left field to me, and thing because look, all it takes is for that girl to see that you're in a relationship, and if she come to me as a woman through my DM or whatever it is, she may see me out in the street somewhere and be like, oh, I was with him last week, or yeah, I still be talking on the phone with him. He comes see me all the time, and for women that should be like, it's like a stab in the chest. It's like you want to pull it out, but you okay. That's healthcare shit. You gonna pull it out, but
But
you
you
might
gonna bleed
bleed out.
out? You gonna bleed out? Okay.
But it's a weird feeling. It's a horrible feeling. Like it's like just getting punched in the
Does that
gut.
affect the trust?
Yes,
Can you
it
come back
does.
from that? Would you just have to let him know of the boundary, or is that relationship over?
I mean, I would prefer anybody. Okay, let me just say this: anybody that has ever found interest in me and we've had conversation,
Mhm.
um, or she just didn't go, like we kind of just fell off. I know that like they were interested in me. I know they
Right.
found interest in me somehow, some way, and I know that someone's intentions will never just be on a friendship level.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because you were attracted to me. You like my personality. We went out. We talked and stuff like this. Um, so I would actually keep that person in a distance.
In the
So
distance.
in the distance, I would keep them off of my social media. Um, I wouldn't contact them. I would, if I had their number, I would. Ouch. I
Oh.
wouldn't. I mean, blocking. You can block somebody, no problem. But if it's been so long and I don't even have their number to block it, then it just is what it is. But I would not engage in that conversation if they were to, reach out to me or anything of that manner. But
Does that affect the trust though? Now that you found this out, has your trust shifted?
yeah, especially if you're coming to me and you're telling me that it means nothing, or we done did this before, like nothing happened. I don't want that girl no more. Telling me that you don't want somebody no more is not gonna make me feel better.
Especially if
Because if you're still
especially like all
liking,
267 her pics.
exactly, because it's literally raising a red flag. And
But are you still gonna fuck with that person?
no,
You out?
especially if I'm telling you,
Damn, that's another. I
if
just
it's
did all
making me,
that and you still said
because
no.
if I'm telling you it's making me feel uncomfortable, or I don't feel comfortable with this person
Uh-huh.
being on your social media, or you liking this person's pictures, and it has nothing to do with being insecure or anything of that, but I don't feel comfortable with it. I'm
And you
telling you,
out.
I'm not comfortable with
And
it.
you
So if you
out?
really can't lose one person that is making your girlfriend feel uncomfortable, or
No.
you're
Okay. So what if they say, all right, fuck it. I don't give a fuck about that girl. She got out of here. I'll block her.
cool,
Then y'all stay together.
yeah, we can proceed.
Does that affect the trust though? Has he affected the trust in the relationship?
You have affected the trust, but not to a point where it's not fixable.
Is this so? Something
Because
has to
I'm
be
telling you, it's something that you didn't know ahead of time that would affect me like that. So I'm coming to you.
That's what I was.
And telling
That's what I
you.
was getting at when I say
So yes,
somebody
we can talk about it, and I can let
somebody
you know.
walked the line.
Yes.
Something that you're not comfortable with. Is there a possibility of you still fucking with that person?
Mm-hmm.
They would have to rebuild the trust?
It's not really about rebuilding. It's more so coming to an understanding. It's coming to an understanding that you know now that that type of activity is going to make me feel uncomfortable.
So then the line is drawn. Don't cross that line.
Yeah.
Basically.
Exactly.
Well, you just ruined all of my stuff because you did not go with what I thought you was going to say. You didn't say yeah.
No.
You didn't say yeah to any of that stuff. I can't believe that the nigga got in trouble for helping someone out after Lyft and Uber just fucking went on strike. Like, that's very possible. Lyft and Uber has been on strike a couple of times.
Well, you also don't need to be lifting other bitches.
Because why is you uplifting bitches?
No, for real. It's just so many things about that story is just fucking me up right now. Because why would you do that? Okay. It's all about liability. It's health. It's someone's health that you're talking about. If I call you and you telling the bitch to shh in the background or whatever you got to do to hold it a secret.
No, he was in the laundry room.
I don't care where the fuck you was at. My thing is you didn't speak up at that moment, and you waited too late. You should never have to wait until.
You were scared.
Why? If you're scared, if you're that scared, you don't need to be in a relationship.
Because you beat people.
No, absolutely not. You don't need to be in a relationship. If you're scared of coming clean or just talking about a situation.
No, he probably wasn't scared of coming clean. He probably was scared of you.
Scared of me for what? That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy. I would never be with someone who is intimidated by me.
I didn't say intimidated. Scared. Okay? Scared.
Why would you be scared?
I gotta walk Smokey down to his house right quick.
Oh my god. There is nothing
What's
scary.
that for? Protection.
Oh
Protection from what? Protection from joy. I'd have never gotten into this relationship. I knew I needed a gun to walk down the damn street.
Look, there is nothing wrong with me. I'm not scary.
Yeah, no, I get that. You gotta have your boundaries. When people cross your boundaries, cut them off.
As soon as you tell me that I was scared to tell you, you gotta go. Because what are you scared of?
Sometimes people
telling the truth.
Sometimes people do be scared to tell people certain things.
So you tell me you rather hurt my feelings and not have a solid relationship than to just.
Nah, I think that there is certain instances where a person could be scared to tell someone something, not in conjunction with like cheating, but like let's just say a dude lost his job and he didn't want to tell you, but he wanted to try to find another job before he was able to, before he told you, right? Maybe he just like didn't feel like, maybe he didn't want to feel emasculated by not having a job. Something that's personal.
That's a real thing. Men really do go through that, and I totally understand.
So like, let's just say like he just ain't at the house chilling, but you've noticed like some things are changing. He's shuffling. He's kind of like being short on shit, but he's scrambling trying to find something in the meantime, in between time, so he don't alert the household or nothing like that. And the nigga just be like, and you find out, you see like a whole bunch of, or a nigga or somebody called a house phone, because people still got house phones.
Yes. And
it's somebody who said, hey, I'm looking for so and so, and he applied for a job. You like, somebody called about a job. You applied for a job? Like you got a job. He's like, well, I've been meaning to tell you something. I keep going out and my work boots is cleaner than they usually be. It's because yeah, man, they fired me the other day. Caught me stealing boxes.
Well, see, that all goes back to building a foundation in a relationship.
Right.
So my thing is, I want my man to feel safe. I want you to have a safe spot with me. I want me to.
Stop beating on him then.
Oh my God! See,
you can't be safe and you beating on people. No, at the same
I want to be my man's safe place. I want him to be able to come to me and tell me something without the fear of me judging him or making him feel less of a man.
I got a question. So, you ain't even let me get to the question.
It's gonna be so stupid.
It's not stupid.
You cannot recover from that story you just told me.
So let's just say, okay, the work thing, right? The work thing, right? So, come on now, be serious for a second. Okay. So the dude, a nigga called the house, and he was like, I'm looking for so-and-so for him to get... Shut the fuck up. Let me finish my story.
Go. I'm listening.
Let's just say your dude he's kind of muscular, buff. He got a beard, right? He used the beard butter, and It's not me. It's somebody else.
Clearly.
It's somebody else. It's not me. It's some dark
Okay.
B2K looking ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So the phone rings.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got a regular house phone.
Ring.
Okay, yeah, you better do
Ring.
Yeah, so you answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, it's
Yellow.
hello. Hey, I'm looking for Taekwon.
Mm-hmm.
He's not here right now. This is his wife. Yeah, this is Ed from Chippendales. And Dave, let me finish. Okay, let me finish. This is Ed from Chippendales. Replying for. I'm reaching out because he put in an application for male dancers, and I just wanted to see if he could start work next weekend. We're really looking for somebody. I saw his pictures. He looks pretty great. And I've seen his audition dance video.
Portfolio.
I've seen his dance video. And we want to move forward. Just have him give me a call, before Wednesday. Maybe we can get him into the rotation.
Rotation.
Taekwon comes home.
Mm-hmm.
He put his work back down like he been at work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How are you approaching the situation? Because I'm following up with something after this. But how do you approach the situation?
Let me try and go the way you want me to go. I don't know. Taekwon wants to be a stripper. Okay.
I don't think Chippendales are strippers.
They are.
They are? They get naked?
Are you kidding me?
They
You don't know what Chippendales? How you gonna tell a story about Chippendales? You don't even know what the Chippendales is, bro.
I told a story about a doctor, nigga, and I didn't know shit about that nigga.
You know exactly.
Do them niggas get full naked?
No.
Okay, so he's not full. Okay, so he's not full naked.
Mm-hmm.
So you good on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
React.
Taekwon. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Taekwon, what the hell?
I'm just playing. So Taekwon, there was a phone call today for you.
Right.
I answered. I got the details of the manner of the call, and you applied to be a Chippendale, and I'll just let him plead his case. Not plead his case. Okay, he ain't guilty of nothing, but I let him explain to me what's going on. Like, did you actually apply to be a Chippendale? What was your is it just what's your intentions behind this decision? Do you really want to be a stripper? Or are you just doing it for the money? Like, what's happening with this? I thought you were working here. Like, what's going on? Fill me in. Fill me in.
Okay, this is Taekwon's reaction. He looks you in the eye and he's quiet.
My eyes burning.
He looks at you in the eyes and he's quiet for about 20 seconds.
That's too dramatic for me.
It's a deep stare.
Uh-huh.
You can look in his eyes and you can tell that he's been caught. That's how he feels, is caught.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going through your head right now. What the fuck is going on with Taekwon?
Mm-hmm.
He starts bawling, crying, falls to
I knew the tears was coming.
Falls to his knees, wraps his arms around you, and was like, I got fired from my job. The rent's coming up, baby. I just didn't want to let the family down. I don't want to be a failure. I just want to be the man that I'm supposed to be. I don't want nobody looking at me like I can't do nothing. I tried to apply everywhere. I applied everywhere in the field. I mean, I'm going to all the construction sites, giving my resume. I just can't find nothing. And I know the rent is coming up, and I just didn't want to be like, you got to do the whole thing. I was going to try to come with something. I danced on camera, and I was in the room by myself. Do you know how demeaning that is?
Shut the shit up now. I can't go any further with this. Okay, first of all, I just want Taekwon to know that once you done put your body out there and you done did all this, you are out there, and there's no coming back. Your kids going to see this. So whatever you comfortable with,
you had the same type of pants on, and your thigh was wet from him crying.
Ew.
He had snot.
Ew.
You said, baby, it's okay. And when he came up, he was like,
you're annoying.
You still fucking with Taekwon?
No.
You about to break up with him?
No, I'm not saying that. I just want to really get down to yes, you just did your sob story and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you, I would prefer for you to come to me and let's figure out something together. Because you did not have to go off and be sneaky and become a stripper.
But you still fucking with him, though.
Nigga, I'd rather you go off and sell a fifth of crack.
A fifth of crack? But you still fucking with him, though? You still gonna fuck with him?
I don't know. Probably not.
Probably not. And what made you not want to fuck with him? Is it because he lied or is it because he cried like that?
Well, I actually have
or is it because he had the video?
No.
Would you ask to see the video?
Probably not. I don't know. To
What if
save
he was
myself
really?
the
What if he was really up in
humiliation.
that motherfucker gyrating? Like he had body oil, he had baby oil on.
You.
But and it's
No.
weird because you in the house, you in the room by yourself. What if he in a room that you usually go into? Like he in y'all's room, or he like somewhere? Like why are you doing this in the garage? Like why are you doing this in here? And he
I
had
don't know.
and he had an Indian outfit on.
Okay, this is where it gets really hard because I'm such a goofy person. I might laugh like, bro, no, you
No, what
didn't.
if he dancing like the nigga off White Chicks when the nigga had the whistles in his mouth?
I don't know. That's a weird situation because I would probably laugh and like try to make a joke out of it, but I just want him to understand the seriousness of what he did and how it can potentially affect his kids or something. I don't know. But it's like you did this and it's done. Now how do we move on? You know how to move, nigga. How do we move on? I don't know.
Would you
Now if he a little too good at shaking them hips, baby.
That's what I'm saying. What if he was really up in there gyrating? Would you judge him on his choice of music?
No.
Okay, so question. Since you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
What if he was dancing to Phil Collins? I Can Feel It coming in the air tonight. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Like I said, everything would be a joke for me. I would laugh so hard.
He came out and he came out with like the introduction. You would still keep fucking with him?
I would probably lighten the mood and laugh with him to make to flip the situation around because it's a funny thing. I mean, it's.
But the nigga was still boohoo crying.
I understand the seriousness of what he tried to do, but again, we can recover. That's something you can recover from, but you also have to figure out other stuff. So, I personally met Chippendales in person, right?
Oh, for real?
One-on-one. I even went on a date with a Chippendale before.
You did?
Yes. So
this is news to me.
He actually still on my Instagram.
We're gonna get into that because I had another question, but we'll get on that later. Go ahead.
But I've met a Chippendale that was straight in a relationship. I've met a Chippendale that was literally only doing being a Chippendale to pay for college. And I met a Chippendale that was legitimate gay, right? So
why do you know so many Chippendale niggas?
I know, for someone who doesn't go to Vegas a lot, huh?
Right.
No, we'll talk about this off the air.
No. Expound, nigga. Because why the fuck you know so many goddamn Chippendales?
Okay, well, the Chippendales is in the Rio Hotel, and they have a rooftop nightclub there.
They do got a nice. I stayed at the Rio. That was nice.
So they
got a club up there.
Yeah, it's a rooftop nightclub.
What?
Yeah. So I went up there.
Is it a white people club or is it a black people club?
It's mixed.
What?
So I went up there and I was, I was with my friend and
that's the one that got the.
I was drunk. Don't ask me details.
No, they got the hang gliding thing. Do they got the hang gliding thing?
I don't know if it's at that hotel. I don't know. I don't know Vegas like that. I just know I went there. That's what the Chippendales were.
I stayed at the Rio. It's like not on. It's like at the end of the strip.
I don't know.
It might not be.
Yes, it is on the end of the strip.
Yeah.
But
okay, go ahead. Finish
yeah,
I
that's where we were. That's that's where I started talking to them and just having those conversations or whatever.
What, you went to go look for these niggas?
No, we all went up there together. So after the Chippendale show was over, we all took pictures
and exchanged numbers clearly.
No, we did not exchange numbers. So
social media.
Well, actually, yes, we did exchange numbers, but it wasn't my number that we exchanged. It was just we were all in the group anyways. So they were like, "Oh yes, nightclub upstairs. If you guys want to meet us up there, we didn't have shit else going on. Cool, let's go. Right. So we go up there, and that's when we all start mingling and just hanging out and just talking. And obviously, me, nigga, why are you a Chippendale? Why you wanted to be a stripper? What's going on? Like, yeah, I'm just being my normal self and. They really started telling me about their life stories and stuff. And I was like, oh, wow. So one thing's for sure is you can't be in a solid relationship with a stripper. You know what I'm saying? But you just have to have, obviously, not everybody's built for that type of relationship.
If I was a stripper, would you still be in a relationship with me? You just said you can be in a relationship with a stripper.
No.
You just said that.
But for him, the guy that was a stripper and was in a relationship, on the out, he is nothing like what he is on stage. And that was just something that he was being totally transparent with me about. He was like, I don't even go to clubs. I was like, huh? But you was a stripper? And I I don't know. I felt like
it's
it
probably not
fit
exciting
his life.
you see it.
Exactly. It's like it fit him because he was doing something out of the ordinary but he enjoyed doing it because it's nothing. It was, I think he said something like, it's nothing that I would do otherwise. You know what I mean? So I totally understand. I respected what he was saying and stuff like that. But you know, it is possible. So for him, he's not, you know, he had a conversation with his girl about it and made sure that she was comfortable with it from the jump. You know what I mean?
So you wouldn't be in a relationship with me if I was a stripper?
No.
What if they pay really, really good?
No.
And I didn't get fully nude?
No.
And I wore this?
No. You're already an attention whore.
No, I'm not. I'll be at the house with you, minding my business. I don't even be on social media no more.
Because you're in Facebook jail.
I deleted the whole
attention whore.
I deleted the whole app. I don't even be on that motherfucker no more. Yeah, that shit
I didn't even
gone.
realize you were in Facebook jail until like last
It's like
week.
no point in me even having Facebook because I stayed. They like shadow ban me and all type of shit. It's like no point in me being on there. All I can do is look at people's stories, and then I don't want to look.
Oh, so you can still see my stuff. You can still see.
I don't have the app. It's
but
gone.
I'm saying even when you're in jail, can you see my stuff?
I can see it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But I still got Instagram, but you know I don't be on that motherfucker either for real. I still post on my story, but question: since we talking about social, wait, so you ain't gonna talk to me if I'm a stripper? Damn.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a stripper. That's just my own preference. So, yeah, no, thank you.
I think my stripper.
But yeah, Taekwondo it's recoverable. You know what I'm saying? As long as we can laugh and laugh about it and move on.
I feel like it's strange to laugh after that nigga just like basically was embarrassed and really, really sad and like put his heart out there.
And that's why I said I would flip it to where we can both laugh about it. We can turn this negative into a positive because it's really not as bad as you would think.
Are you gonna tell other people that this happened?
No. If you don't want me to, no. If I can, I will. If he's okay with it.
So you telling me that if you sat down and you was at girls' night and you drunk and you like, girl, let me tell you what happened. Guess what Taekwondo
If we came to a situation where somebody was like, tell me the most embarrassing thing or craziest thing your spouse has ever done, I'm telling that story.
That's
nigga.
fucked up because you're supposed to be a safe space.
This nigga that lost his job.
You're supposed to be a safe space.
Get money. I am a safe space.
Not if you telling everybody.
No, I got his okay to tell it.
No, he don't want you to tell nobody.
Oh, then I'm not gonna say
this
it.
nigga was literally literally.
But your videos is gonna get leaked.
You gonna leak
people
the video?
Gonna know regardless. No.
I'm saying like the nigga literally was like,
dude, they got your portfolio, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
See, but I'm gonna be blamed.
You're not a safe space.
I am a safe space. I am very much.
You telling somebody? You gonna tell somebody?
No, because we gonna work on this together. We're talking.
Guess what Taekwondo ass did? He embarrassing me. Got shaking his ass all on this goddamn video to Phil Collins.
Girl, he was shaking that ass.
It didn't look like the little Indian in the cupboard.
Ew.
So the thing about we was talking about social media too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that it's appropriate to have exes or people that you've been in relations with, stuff that romantic shit with? Do you think it's okay to still have those people on social media?
I think we talked about this before.
Did we? I don't think so.
I think we did.
We did talk about social media
that
etiquette.
You had what? What relations?
Sexual relations, homosexual relations, in relationships. Romantic with, flirty
I do
with.
find it odd. Mm-hmm. I'm not okay with it, but I can't give you a reason why.
You just said the Chippendale nigga was on your shit. Still.
I know, but I don't realize that he's on my social media like that. I'm not checking for him or anything like that. And that was not one of the Chippendales that I was really like, ew, But I don't like the idea of having exes on your social media. I don't like the idea of having someone that you had sexual relations. Like I said, it just opens up a can of worms to where that person can instantly start hating on you or, do some shit to ruin your relationship. Right. And again, why would you put yourself in a compromised position?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Even though they can obviously find out from other sources, that's one thing that you can do
to prevent
it from happening. Exactly.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Me, myself, personally, I don't never delete nobody for nothing.
We know.
Everybody just be on that motherfucker. I don't look at my friends list. I think that it would be really strange if I would definitely get out of a relationship or not engage in a relationship if my partner was saying, you need to delete all your exes. Because, like, nigga, I got to go through my friends list and find these bitches and delete them. I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. It's wild. Mm-hmm. I don't talk to them. I don't fuck with them. Mm-hmm. Why am I doing that? It's
But
weird.
you have to realize, how does that person know? How do you know? How do you feel secure enough to be like, well, I don't know if you really talking to them. I don't know what you engaging in. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Where's the trust? At Macy's.
Look,
at your mama house.
It can all be, my thing is someone that you, especially if it's someone that you had sexual relations with, you can easily lust over somebody.
You wouldn't think it would be a red flag if, or of course, me and you are in a relationship, but I was like adamant about you deleting your exes. Like I was like, did you delete them niggas yet? Is they gone yet? Who is this nigga? Is this nigga with your ex?
It's an ex for either an ex. I honestly don't even need to be
Did
friends
you fuck
with them
with
for
this nigga
what? Why do
before?
they still need to see my life? Why do I need to see their life? So yes, if it's gonna make my significant other comfortable, I will delete them.
Yeah.
I don't care what it would take. We can sit there and go through them together. I don't care. I don't care. If it's going to make my significant other feel more secure, and I'm not saying you're insecure. I'm saying if it'll make you feel more at ease, I'll do it. It's not hurting my feelings. It's not like you making me delete a cousin or something that you know what I'm saying. No, it's an ex.
Why your cousin got so many muscles? I want him gone tonight. Why he got so many? Why he got so many? Why he got so many tank top shirts? Why he got so many? I want him gone.
It's a huge
tonight.
Difference.
Why is your daddy liking all your pictures?
Ew.
I want him gone tonight.
Your face.
You'll see him at home. I want him gone.
Mm-mm.
You'll see him at the next Thanksgiving. I want him out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about
I was like, leave my
exes,
shit alone.
because I honestly do think that people still lust over their exes. I still do think they can have these moments of just like.
You think that
my thing is, anytime you see that person, you be them recalled and thought about the sex y'all had or something. And I don't need my man having flashbacks of fucking somebody else. That's weird. Even though you're not gonna tell me, but it's just like
people have flashbacks of sex that they had even when they're not on social media.
Yeah, but I'm saying as a trigger, obviously it's a factor that plays into it.
I guess they're more accessible if they're on your social media.
They are.
That's the thing. They are definitely more accessible, and I think that the intentions would come into play. But yeah, because I got exes and people I fucked with on my social media, and they literally is like invisible people. I don't comment on their shit. I ain't watching their stories. We probably ain't even on good terms. It's just one of them things was like, bitch, you gonna see me flourish.
That's weird.
Yeah, you got to do some crazy shit for me to just be like, you got to go. You got to get up off of here. So yeah, no, I don't know. That's just me though. So you've already broke it down. Don't cheat on you. You're never gonna get a second chance. Don't matter if the bitch broke her leg and Uber. Then shut down.
I don't care if you broke your whole body. I don't care if you bleeding out, okay, in the middle of the street.
Leave her out there.
You need to be out there so the gutter can collect your blood. No, I'm just playing.
Damn. I couldn't think of no more hypothetical stories.
Clearly.
Because I
was gonna chew them up.
Because I needed more. I needed more research to argue that point, and I didn't have it. But we talked about the rebuilding trust. It's possible, you said, in certain situations.
Depending on the situation.
Do you treat the person differently while you're trying to rebuild trust, or you just assume that they're going to do the right thing?
I'm going to trust that you're going to do the right thing going forward.
I should have said trust that they'll do.
I don't want to assume anything at that point. I just want to trust that you're going to do right.
Do you think that there are certain things that would trigger you to be like, I don't know, this nigga might not be on shit. He might be up to something.
In what man? Wait, what are you in regards to what?
Like, so you talked to the nigga about the Instagram, right? The Instagram nigga, the one that was liking all the pictures and shit like that. And y'all had a conversation. You set the boundary. All of a sudden, he has a lock on his phone.
Okay, the guy that was liking all those pictures, and then all of a sudden he has a lock on his phone.
React.
That's going to cause a problem.
Do you treat him differently? Do you question it?
Because now I feel like I never want someone to feel as if, because now I don't trust you, I don't want you to feel like, well, you can't trust me. That's what that's giving. You know what I'm saying? It's like trust for trust type thing.
Like, so I can't trust you to stay out my shit now.
Yeah, I can't trust, like, that's exactly what it is. Like, now I feel like you're going to be all over me, breathing down my neck. And you don't want that type of tension in a relationship. So that's why I said the communication has to be there. And that's why I never really want to jump and go diving for stuff.
Right.
Because that's exactly what it can lead to.
You know what's weird? I don't like. Have you ever been in a relationship or been in a situation where you was with somebody and they didn't trust you so much and they was really, really, really on your ass about some shit, and the whole time you was doing right by them, and they was the motherfuckers that was bogus?
Yep. They always say the ones accusing are the ones abusing.
Yeah.
What, is that the saying? I don't know.
I don't know, but it sounded good though. Could that be the name of the name of today's episode? No, that's a long ass name. The ones
that be accusing is the ones that be abusing.
That's too long.
Mm-hmm.
That's too long.
The accusers are the abusers.
The accusers and abusers. That sounds like a fire ass song. It sounds like a fire ass song by an old black lady that smokes cigarettes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Etta James.
That's what it is. I can't. Yeah, if anybody is on my neck about somebody, and I feel, yeah, I definitely had that experience before. Yeah, definitely had that experience before.
That shit be funny when it comes to the light and they the ones bogus. You be like, well, what the fuck do we got here?
Right.
Bogus ass motherfucker.
That's exactly how I reacted too. Like,
it was.
Wow, you motherfucker.
I be mad when I find out about shit like that. Like, you know how many bitches I passed up trying to be right to you?
Yeah, I don't think like that.
You don't think? No, you don't think like that?
That's a you problem.
You don't think?
No.
You don't ever think like it was a nigga that tried to talk to me and he probably had my best interest. And I just fucked around, stuck with you, being faithful. Mm-hmm. And I could have went on. That nigga tried to take me to Olive Garden.
Yeah, no. Whoa, Olive Garden. No, ain't nothing wrong with Olive Garden.
Ooh, hey, so let's just put this out there. First date.
What?
First date. Oh, we talked about this before, huh? The requirements for a first date. Mm-hmm. Can a nigga take you to places like that? We talked about that. Mm-hmm. Damn. I want to get back into that.
I don't.
Because I be broke sometimes.
I mean, I don't judge people off first dates.
Like,
I've been on my first date had been a hike once. Like
that's a vibe hike. That's a vibe though.
It is, but it's a date. It's still our first
date. Not no. I thought this doesn't cost much, but it's thoughtful.
I mean, I'd be more grateful for Olive Garden than McDonald's. That like if we're.
But you got to get a meal though. You got to get one of them club chicken sandwiches, not the regular one.
No, I want to make chicken with cheese.
Ugh.
Fire. What? You tripping?
I don't eat McDonald's. Do you eat McDonald's?
I used to fight and make chicken.
I used to fuck. No, I used to do that too.
I don't even know who put me on to that.
I used to eat McChickens with cheese too, though. But did you have a lot of lettuce and mayonnaise on your shit though?
Yeah, whatever that sauce is, that mayonnaise.
It's mayonnaise, nigga. It's not sauce. It's mayonnaise. That's the name of the podcast. It's not sauce. That shit is mayonnaise. What the hell? That sauce they put on the McChickens. Nigga, that's mayonnaise with hella lettuce. What the fuck?
I don't know what kind of mayonnaise they got, but baby, I used to ask for extra. But when I said I want extra sauce, they knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, they knew you was talking about the mayonnaise, nigga. That's what they knew. Fuck that. Oh, God. Hell nah.
I don't know what, but it was something about the McChickens oozing, like the mayonnaise had to be oozing. Same thing with the fish fillets. Like, I gotta have the tartar sauce.
Them fish fillets was fire, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to fire them to this day.
You really eat McDonald's?
Not all the time, but whenever I have the little weird craving, I'll be like, you know, I'm gonna eat me a fish fillet. It's gonna have me using my bidet.
That's disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. I judge niggas who eat McDonald's.
We know.
Why are you eating that shit?
When did I have them nuggets not too long ago? You was like, you really just mugged the hell out of me while I was eating my
Because it's like, why is you
nuggets?
eating McDonald's?
I was over there minding my business, and you just...
McDonald's stank. Like, it. The outside stank.
You was like, chicken ain't even chicken.
That chicken is not chicken. That is...
raccoon.
That's kangaroo elbows. That's kangaroo elbow meat. That's exactly what that is.
It's definitely questionable, but it's good in the moment.
What you mean it's questionable? I don't gotta question nothing. That's not what it is. It's not a chicken.
It's not a chicken.
What is it? That's fucking disgusting. Did you remember when chicken nuggets wasn't even like white meat? Do you remember when it was gray? It was like brown and gray. Swear to God. Oh, you too young. Mm-hmm. McDonald's nuggets used to be the same color as my skin on the inside.
No, they didn't.
Facts. They was gray.
You were eating kangaroo elbows.
No, I'm telling you, that shit used to be gray ass meat. If you go look at like a banquet TV dinner and you open up that nugget and you see how like gray it look, that's what McDonald's chicken nuggets look like. They had, and then they went on and they was like, now using all white meat. Like they literally was advertising like now we use white meat. We don't use whatever else that was. It's white meat, but white is it white people? Cause it ain't chicken. It's white people. You all eating white people nuggets.
Oh no.
That's gross. Yeah, I judge people who eat McDonald's, but I will go there to get.
I judge people who eat Arby's.
I ain't never. You know, people in the South be fucking Arby's up.
They do, and that should be making me sick.
I ain't never been to Arby's. Oh, I went to Arby's to get some fries.
Somebody.
Oh, and the shakes be fire too.
I just saw something on. I think it was Facebook. It was like, y'all really be tripping. Ain't nothing wrong with Arby's. Y'all just don't like it because don't nobody else like it.
Just don't nobody because everybody else say they don't like it. I know niggas be sneaking Arby's. Niggas probably be sneaking Arby's.
Look, cold part is I've never even had Arby's, so I'm one of them people.
I've never eaten Arby's either. I've had their fries, but that's it. Fries and the dessert.
That got me was the commercial.
We have the meats.
Yeah, the commercial blew me. I was like, no,
I don't like
bro,
pastrami. You like pastrami?
I used to eat pastrami a lot.
I don't like sandwich meat, period.
For real?
I hate sandwich meat. That shit is fucking disgusting. I don't like hot dogs. I don't like sandwich meat. I don't like none of that shit. And this is before I stopped eating meat. I was not eating hot dogs and I was not eating sandwiches. I fucking hate sandwiches. Who the fuck gets hungry and be like, let me just make me a sandwich right quick?
I do.
The fucking disgusting. So
you just know it's
that's
gonna be
fucking gross.
In our refrigerator.
Put it in there. Niggas can eat sandwiches. I don't like nigga, I'm not finna go to work and put a fucking sandwich in my lunch pail. That's stupid as fuck. You gonna be hungry as shit again. Who the fuck eat a sandwich of bread with some meat on it? That's
I'm gonna make
stupid.
I got my little compartments
with the sauce. You put sauce on it.
Mayonnaise and the mustard.
With the sauce.
Yeah,
the
my
mayonnaise
little
sauce.
disposable. Yeah, my little plastic utensils and stuff. I be.
That is fucking disgusting. Now I make a grilled cheese sandwich.
I make sandwiches when I go camping too. It's the same thing.
Okay, it don't matter if you make it to go camping, if you make it
That's
wherever
fine.
you eat
It's very convenient. It's very convenient. I mean, the bread is really, not healthy, but
I'm not fucking with no sandwiches, boy.
One thing about Joy G, she gonna eat her a sandwich from Togo's, from Mr. Pickles.
Yeah, every
Subway.
time I call you and you.
Well, I only eat one Subway sandwich. Only one sandwich from Subway.
You still eat one Subway from sandwich? You still eat
one Subway from sandwich.
Maybe that's the title.
Subway from sandwich.
Are you making fun of my disability? I got dyslexia.
I'm gonna give me a Subway from sandwich real quick.
You gonna DoorDash that shit?
No, I'm a dash door.
I'm a dash.
We ain't high, y'all, I promise.
No, we not. Well, that's been another episode. I can't believe you just talked about my disability like that. Like, that's why I'm reading in front of you. Because you play too much. And that's why Taekwon shouldn't have cried in front of you. Because look at you making jokes about everything. You're not a safe space.
Shaking that ass, shaking that ass.
I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. I feel like you would judge the nigga off the song. Like, what if he came after that? What if he came after that song?
Boy, no. No. If it's something funny, I'm not gonna trip. But nigga, if you coming out to somebody come get her, you dancing like you was gonna be on your own. Baby.
What if you came out to Chingy? I like it how you did that right.
And our balls.
And your balls.
I like the way you did that right there. Actually, I don't like the way you did that right there.
Why is you there? Why is you there?
Why? You stay right there, okay?
I feel like you would judge the nigga off the song selection. I feel like you would. In retrospect, you would definitely judge. See, I knew it.
A little bit.
Like, what made you choose that song?
Like,
you want to know a really
what you did, but why that song?
You know a really random thought that I be having that's hella funny to me is? So let's just say a nigga was trying to talk to a girl, right? Mm-hmm. And she was like, send me a dick pic. Right? Mm-hmm. And this nigga didn't want to send a picture of his own dick because, let's just say either he wasn't packing or maybe it was not a pretty dick, I guess. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't something it looked bad on camera. He took a couple pictures And then he was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. This motherfucker look a little. So then he goes searching for a dick pic that he can send to the girl. My question is, first of all, you never supposed. I don't send dick pics. That's weird as fuck. I'm not doing that. I would just
You
say.
sent me one before.
I ain't never sent you no dick pic. You got me fucked up. I don't never send dick pics. I'm saying I don't send dick pics. But my question for the nigga would be is, first of all, what did you type into? He goes to Google it, right?
Prettydicks.com.
What did you type into Google? First of all, I want to know your thought process when you opened up your laptop or you got on the phone. What was your thought process? Number 2.
Can I go to jail for sending a dick? That's not mine.
Number 2, probably the most important question is, what was it about that dick that you found that made you say, oh, this the one?
Yeah. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Was it the lens? Was it the girth? Was it the skin tone matched perfectly?
Yeah, what is it? What would you be like, oh, yeah, this is what I'm going to send? What if a nigga sent you a dick pic that wasn't his dick, right? And then you found out that it wasn't his.
AKA you seen it in real life.
You seen it in real life. React.
I will whip out the phone so fast and I will compare the two right there on the spot. I'll be done. I'll be done.
And it's not the same.
Somebody lying.
Somebody lying. Either he done stole yours or you done stole his.
Who stole who dick? Am I with the wrong person? Is who you said you was? What's going on?
What you gonna do?
It's kind of scary that the skin tone matches up really nice, you know.
What you gonna do if it's clearly not his?
I'm out, because why you lying on your dick? That's weird.
That you're not gonna think.
And I would be very heartbroken if it was actually like his was actually okay. You know what I mean? Like he was just very like self-conscious about it or something.
What if it was okay? So what if it was okay? Like he was like it was okay, but it clearly the picture that he sent you was not the same dick as his.
Nah, you still gotta go.
You gotta go? Yeah. You gonna ask?
That's still weird. And now that you done broke it down with the searching and all that type of stuff, that just fucked me up. I can no longer look at dick pics the same. That's crazy.
Are you gonna confront him on the spot? Or?
Yeah. What I'm gonna do? Wait till I get home? No, I don't want to know you when I get home. No, thank you. You lied. You lied to me.
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
That's hella funny. So you out.
Taquan. You lied to me.
Taquan, you lied to me.
I don't like it.
Well, babe, I think that pretty much wraps up this episode.
Yes, it does.
Thank you for.
I'm sick now.
Thank you for dealing with my crazy hypotheticals, because I took you for a spin.
You did.
And this won't be the last time, because I got some wild shit that be going on.
I'm hungry.
And I need to answer. You want to go to that taco spot that we went to that first time?
I don't remember.
Remember that taco spot we were supposed to do the Joyful Eats for? The truck that we went to. We was going to the Bay Area.
That's hella far. I don't want to go with you. Get the cameras.
We're going to talk about forms of abuse, and I think this is one of them. But we're going to expound on that because I think that requires a lot more time. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of
How did I get stuck?
I'll tell you how she got stuck with me.
Put them damn nipples away.
And it wasn't by coincidence.
Your nipples look like they was drawn on.
You see, I got a little hair right here.
Your baby came up, here, daddy.
Got a little
shaky ass hands.
Go ahead, girl. That's just a little bit for you.
No thanks.
Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of How Did I Get Stuck With You? I'm stuck with you because you're beautiful, because you're intelligent, because you got a drive that's just so sexy, and because I just like you. You stole my heart. That's why I'm stuck with you.
I'll tell y'all why I'm stuck with him next episode. I gotta think of some stuff.
So, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure
I'm
you
just kidding. You want me to tell you why I'm stuck with you?
Yeah, nigga. If I give you a compliment, I'll need a compliment too. 2. All 3.
Because you didn't send me a picture of someone else's dick.
Hey, I'll take
I'm just
that.
kidding.
I'll take that because.
I like you.
Uh-huh.
You're very supportive.
Uh-huh.
You're inspiring.
Inspiring. I don't like your compliments. I need better compliments than this. I need better compliments, honestly. I need something better.
You're very supportive.
You said that already.
I know, I'm starting over.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, start over.
I like you a lot.
Uh-huh.
You're very supportive.
Uh-huh.
You're very encouraging. Let me say encouraging. You're very encouraging. Mm-hmm. And you still give me butterflies to this day. You make me feel good.
I didn't hear sex symbol not one time. Anyways, y'all, like, comment, subscribe.
That's not why I'm stuck with him.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell your grandmama, tell your auntie, tell that nigga down the street that he need to tune in.
Tell the ice cream man.
Tell the ice cream man, because he pull around
Go
every
tell
day.
Big Worm.
Oh, God. Fuck with us, man. We coming back with another episode. See y'all soon. Thank you all. Have a good, is it night, afternoon? Have a good dusk.
It's still afternoon.
Have a good afternoon. Goodbye.
Afternoon.
All right. We did that.
Let's take that shit off. I'm gonna be trying. Don't. No. I know this Michael Kors. I'm gonna.
It's Michael Corrales. Goddamn.
Why is you showing these people your chest to see?
Babe, this part not gonna be in it. I can cut it off whenever. Let me find out this is behind the scenes, huh? He's like, why are you still talking to the microphone if this ain't in it?
Let me find.
That's why I'm a sex symbol.
That's not a sex symbol.
Anyways. Thank you, babe.
Taco meat underneath your arms.